Back with Craig Button. Craig, the Sabres had 91 points last season, their highest total in 13 years. So there was a lot of optimism that they could finally get back into the playoffs. Now they've got to pass 6 teams for the final wild card spot. Good luck with that. So, Craig, was the idea that this was a playoff team going to the regular season a fantasy or a reality?
A reality. You look at the composition of their team, really good blue line, really strong forwards. But 2 things have derailed this team. The defensive play, amongst the worst in the National Hockey League. And that's on the coach. The coach and coaching staff have to instill a system of defensive play that allows the team to have success. They're right at the bottom of every single defensive metric. And then the second thing, and this is on management, to believe that you have 2 young goaltenders, while the future is promising for Devin Levi and UPL, the reality is the present isn't. So goaltending isn't good enough. The defensive play isn't good enough. That's why they find themselves where they are. But it was reality at the beginning of the season.
What about the Avs? They felt really good about their cup chances going into the season, but the mood certainly soured, especially after they lost to the cellar-dwelling Chicago Blackhawks. And Devon Toews went for the public call-out.
If we have guys in here, I think we got some guys that think they're playing well, and I think they're kidding themselves at this point. It's frustrating to play with, play out there when you got guys that think they're playing well and they're doing things that, you have no idea what play they're going to make or where they're going to be on the ice. And it's tough to play in this league when you don't know where your teammates are going to be. So, that's where a lot of the frustration stems from.
Oh, not holding back. That was harsh. This is still a team that's a favorite to win the Cup, according to FanDuel. But with just 4 wins in their last 11 games, here's a statement, Craig. There is cause for serious concern in Colorado. Fantasy or reality?
It's reality, and you might call what Devon Toews said as harsh. You know what? You want to win? You better be able to handle the truth. And for the Colorado Avalanche, the truth is it's not good enough. And 2 specific players, Ryan Johansson and Jonathan Drouin, to single out that duo, that is significant. They are 2 players that I'm certain Devon Toews is talking about. Maybe not the only ones, but those 2 players. And you have to set the bar high if you want to win the Stanley Cup. Devon Toews knows what it takes. That's reality.
Yeah, it was great to hear those words, though. At least he's honest. Another team falling short of Cup expectations, the Edmonton Oilers. After an 8-game win streak, now 3 straight losses, getting outscored 15-6 over the stretch. The statement, this slump is just a blip. We can still count on them for being a playoff team. Fantasy or reality?
Fantasy. The Edmonton Oilers, throughout the course of this season, it's been one blip after another blip, and now we have the current blip. The blip early in the season where they were so poor. Then the 8-game winning streak, that was a blip. And now this is a blip. And you know what's real fantasy? That the Edmonton Oilers were a Stanley Cup favorite.
Ouch. Remember, that was Craig J. Button that said that. Fantasy or reality? With TSN's Director of Scouting, Craig Button.